So I've just finished watching UFC Fight Night in France, Moicano versus Benoit Saint-Denis, and we're going to be talking about the fight. I don't care about any of these fights. Elena Perez, yeah, she won by armbar, arm triangle, and then twerked on her opponent. I'm convinced that women's MMA is just a ploy for women to promote their OnlyFans. Whatever. Ion Cutelaba gets a split decision win. He's back. Title run starts now. Faraz Ziam had one of the craziest knockouts I've seen in a while. One of the best of the year so far. Slept Matt Pravola with the chin, had him falling, doing a salute like that. Next one, this guy, Lil Uzi Vert looking motherfucker. He knocked out Gabriel Miranda. Cool. Brian Battle and Kevin Doucette. Both these guys looked ass. I am never betting on a CKB fighter again. If you ever see me pick a CKB fighter, other than like maybe Volk, like call me out on it. I don't care. Fuck that team. Izzy sucks. Kai Kara France sucks. They all fucking suck. They're all terrible. Steroid cheats except for Volk. I don't know any other gym that has fighters that are just magically grown gyno, you know? Joe Anderson Brito, I thought he won the fight, got robbed, stupid. The French Commission always robbing these fighters. There was a lot of fishy things going on with the French committee. The FMMAF, the French Mixed Martial Arts Federation, was doing a lot of unusual stuff. Next, we had Imavov versus Brendan Allen. None of these guys look title ready. None of them look like they would even have a chance to beat Dricus. I thought if anyone could, maybe it would be Brendan Allen. I think that he has the right amount of autism in the way he fights to challenge Dricus, because that's what it takes. Someone else that fights retarded to beat Dricus. Obviously not. Brendan Allen might be the worst fighter in the middleweight division I've ever seen. He is so stupid. He took down Imavov in the first round, had me eating my own words. We were shit talking him, and then he takes him down, and I'm like, oh shit, this guy's actually about to finish him. No, he proceeds to do a total of 4 strikes in the first round with almost 4 minutes of control time. He landed 4 strikes that did nothing. Good for him. He wasted this fight. He decided to do nothing after that in the second round. He was having, every time he would have success on his feet, he would go, oh, I'm a submission artist. I must take him down, even though it wasn't working. He's stupid. I'm glad he lost. Fraud check. Get the fuck out of here. Imavov's still a fight away from the title. This fight literally did nothing for him. Neither of these guys look good. And yeah, fraud checked. We got Moicano versus Benoit. See, Moicano and Brendan Allen both took their guys down for the whole first round. Here is the difference: 35 out of 40 to 4. Benoit landed the same amount of strikes. Benoit, who got controlled the whole round, landed the same amount of strikes as Brendan Allen. Terrible performance, Brendan Allen, but I'm not even talking about that anymore. Moicano went out there. He looked like Khabib, okay? Benoit is not a bad grappler. Benoit is so strong for the division. He's huge. He was bigger than Moicano, but Moicano is different. Islam isn't doing that to Benoit. Arman's not doing that to Benoit. They would take him, if they took him down, they would just control him. They would just hold him there. Moicano caused damage. This is effective grappling. He had 4 minutes and 53 seconds of control time, and that almost all of it came from the first round. 35 to 4, 10-8 for Moicano. He cut Benoit and damaged his face badly. They had to stop the fight at the end of the second round. Islam ain't doing that. Arman ain't doing that. This was a Khabib level performance, and it took Khabib till the end of his career. Not just to the end of his career, it took Khabib till like the later rounds to do this level of damage to someone. Moicano did that to him in the first round. And Benoit is one of the toughest fighters there is. He ate it and kept fighting and even won the second round because Moicano decided to stay with him on the outside. Moicano followed the game plan to a T, got the stoppage victory, called out Paddy Pimblett and Dan Hooker. If he beats Paddy Pimblett, he would probably fight someone like Dan Hooker after. But if he gets Dan Hooker now, I mean, I don't see why you can't give it to him. Dan Hooker would take that fight for sure. Whoever wins that fight, like, probably next in line for the title after Armand right now. This, to me, just proves that Dustin Poirier sucks. He got controlled by this guy on the ground for 1.5 rounds, and then he knocked him out. But still, I mean, he's only ranked number 12, and he just got bitched by Moicano. I mean, if Poirier gets a title shot from knocking this dude out, and Moicano stops him, Moicano. Imagine if Moicano had fought Poirier that night. What would he have done to him? Makes you wonder. Moicano used his skills to a T, took him down every time that Benoit tried to push him off of him and use his strength. Moicano would just get pushed off and jump right back on him, take the back every time he tried to stand up, and do damage with elbows. You don't understand. We don't see this often. We don't see this level of ground and pound. We haven't really seen this since Khabib. People aren't doing this anymore. Anyways, back to Brendan Allen. He took the let's call it the Anthony Smith approach. He was 1 for 10 on his takedowns. He landed the first one and then he missed 9 in a row. This is the problem with most jiu-jitsu guys that aren't Brazilian. All they do is just lay on their back, doing nothing. They get hit, they just lay there. Then they don't develop their striking enough to be able to compete. And when they do engage in the grappling and they're not getting submissions off their back, what do? They just give up their back, stand up, and do nothing. Even Brendan Allen was literally doing nothing the entire fight, slamming his own head into the mat. You don't understand how much this pisses me off, and I wish that he got fucking slept by Imavov. Yeah. Uh, who do they fight next? Brendan Allen, maybe someone like maybe one championship PFL. I don't know. Imavov, I'd like to see him fight like Caio Borralho. Benoit, give him like RDA or someone. Give him someone he can get a win off of. Someone near him in the rankings. Moicano, like yeah, Paddy Pimblett or Dan Hooker. Those are all good fights, and him and Paddy could do the Ultimate Fighter together, and it would be really good. This was the biggest shock to me in the card. I never really heard of this guy before, Faraz Ziam, but he fucking slept this dude, Matt Frivola. He steamrolled the steamroller faster than or better than Benoit did. Crazier than Benoit did, just saying. And yeah, fucking maybe Benoit should fight this guy. Benoit striking kind of looked not good. He looked more patient. And I think I've realized that if Benoit isn't going balls to the wall from the start, I guess he's not actually that good, you know? Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.